welcome back. So today we are doing an apartment build. This is 20 Culpepper House, I believe, is the one I'm building in. The um the apartment is in San Myshuno. I think it's like the top left of the map. It's like the Spice District or something, I believe. But I just wanted to do a fun little build today. This is actually going to be posted tomorrow, which is my birthday. I've been able to take a few days off, so I was able to do a voiceover, which I haven't been able to do in a long time. So I figured since I'm off for a few days for my birthday, that I would get a voiceover in for this build. And yeah, like I said, it is going to be tomorrow, February 25th, which is my birthday. It should be posted. So I might, label it as such. I don't know, but I just thought it'd be a fun little, birthday build or, just a build to get out. And I figured it would be fun to be posted on my birthday since, like I said, I have a few days off and I'm kind of happy I was able to do a voiceover again. I haven't been able to do these in quite some time. And I don't know when I'm going to get to do another one because I really don't get time in a quiet time alone to do voiceovers. So I've been putting music over the builds. I don't know which one you guys prefer. Let me know in the comments if you guys prefer voiceovers, if you don't mind if it's just music in the background of a build, maybe because you're just watching it, while you're studying or playing The Sims or, doing your homework, whatever the heck you guys watch this while doing, cleaning, cooking. I know I do watch a lot of YouTube videos while I'm gaming, while I'm cooking, so I don't always fully pay attention. So maybe you guys don't even care if it's just a music in the background because, you're not really listening. Or you rather have listening ones when you're doing that and then like when you're actually watching the video, maybe then you don't care if it's just music. But either way, yeah, so I thought this was a fun little build. It's a little mix between like modern and retro. I use a lot. I'm like not all items, but mostly all the items from the Cozy Kitsch kit. I just really like that kit. I don't know. I don't really gravitate towards those type of items. I'm not really a retro person, but for some reason that kit just, I don't know, it's just like fun and I like the colors and I like the items and I just think they're really pretty. And I know they were done by a creator, so I feel like that's why the items came out a little bit better. No offense, EA, but like, when you have creators that do, custom content and stuff and now they're creating kits, like you expect, the items are going to be a little bit nicer than if EA were to do them themselves. But yeah, I don't know, I really like those items and I thought it was fun for this build. The counters and that backsplash and the flooring are all from the new base game update actually that EA gave us. I don't know when it was. I think it was recently. And I love those counters. I know I'm going to be using those in like a lot of my builds. I think they're so pretty. And I love the marble like top on like, the marble countertop. So I just know these are going to go with a lot of builds and yeah, they're just really pretty. I really like these counters and I know they're going to be used a lot. Um I think the flooring is really fun. I think it's supposed to be retro because we're doing those like, that blast from the past, whatever that thing is that we're doing to earn like, items and stuff like that. So I know like they're doing more of like a retro type of thing right now. So I guess these floors are supposed to be, I'm gonna say they're supposed to be a little retro, but they're kind of a mix to me. I don't know. For some reason, they don't look fully retro. They look a little modern. Maybe it's just me, but I like them and I think they fit this build really nicely. And that backsplash is just so pretty. I know I'm going to be using that a lot, probably in bathrooms too, in kitchens and bathrooms. But yeah, I think we got a lot more items in the base game update. Probably missed a whole bunch of them, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out when I'm doing builds and see what else I missed. I know I caught one in this build, and you'll see it later on by the fireplace. There's like a rug swatch that's like, I think it's like brick or stone or something that goes underneath a fireplace. I thought that was really cool, and I don't know, I just kind of caught it. So, and I haven't really seen anybody else place that in their builds. I don't know. I'm sure other builders have seen that, but yeah, I just happened to catch it in when I was doing my rugs, so I thought that was a really cool added addition, and I know I'm gonna probably use that some quite often too. But yeah, so I just thought this would be like a fun little build. Nothing crazy, nothing special. I just wanted to get something nice out that I liked and enjoyed, and I think you guys will like this build too. And yeah, I know we're getting next week. We're getting a new, I think it's an expansion pack, the business and hobbies. Let me know what you guys think of that. If you guys are gonna get that or not. I know that I'm gonna get it, even though I don't want to give them any more of my money. But I'm excited for it. I know that it's been getting like positive and negative reviews all over the place. I know some people like it, some people said they're gonna wait. Some people think we should have gotten, parts of that in other packs, and I agree with that. Um, I think there's a lot of things that are kind of just they're using again. That should have been included. Like I know for rent, we had like the different rent systems. Now they're just using that same system to have like businesses and residential lots on the same lot. I'm actually really excited about that. I know there's mods out there that do that now, but a lot of people can't play with mods or don't want to play with mods. So I think this feature is going to be huge for a lot of people that have wanted that but haven't been able to use it as a mod. I know I used to have that mod in my game a while back, and I really enjoy having a residential and business lot together. And I know building, it's going to be so much fun to be building different businesses that, also you could have multiple businesses in one lot and a residential. I think it's just going to be great for a building standpoint and a gameplay standpoint. So I'm very excited about that. And I know people are saying, oh, well, it's supposed to be business and hobbies, and there's only like two hobbies included. I don't know because the video hasn't come out yet. I think it's coming out this week. Like the gameplay video that EA does to show you like what's in the game. I don't usually get to watch those lives or whatever because they're so long and they're during the week when I'm at work. uh, so I usually catch them later on, but I'm assuming maybe we'll see more hobbies included once that comes out. So I'm excited to see that. And honestly, the tattoo career is what interests me the most because, as somebody who has a lot of tattoos and loves getting tattoos, I think that's a feature in the game I'm going to be playing with so much. And I think that's going to be my first build when this pack comes out, is building like a tattoo shop, slash maybe something else with obviously a residential lot on it. So I'm very much looking forward to that part of the pack. Um, yeah, and I don't know. I get that a lot of people are saying, there's things that we should have gotten, but I just, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what they're offering us in this game pack. But I mean this expansion pack. But I know personally, I'm gonna end up getting it. I think I still have gift cards left from Christmas, so I'll probably use those anyway. So it really won't, hurt me too bad. But I've spent plenty of money on EA packs. I've bought every single one myself. I'm not affiliated with EA because I do not have a big platform, so everything is coming from my pocket. So I've spent plenty of money on EA and plenty of money on The Sims, especially over the years because I've been playing since The Sims 1. So, yeah, I do get disappointed sometimes when I see these and I'm like, oh, they're just trying to get more money out of us. But then again, I end up getting them and it is what it is, and I end up enjoying them. So I'm not going to complain too much. And yeah, I actually am looking very forward to this expansion pack and all the new features that are added. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Are you going to get it? Are you going to wait for it to go on sale? Are you not interested in it at all? Let me know what you guys think. And, you know, I always love seeing different people's opinions and, knowing how you guys feel about it. And yeah, that's all. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I think we're getting a big update too. So if you do have any mods, just make sure you either play offline or wait to play the game until everything's updated if you do play with mods. Because I know every time a game pack comes out, that happens. But anyway, I'm very much looking forward to the new game pack, the new expansion pack coming out. I think it's gonna be something that I am interested in and that I'm gonna use. I'm excited really mostly to see the build buy items because I build more than I tend to play, but I think maybe with this expansion pack, I will end up playing more. I hope, because I've kind of missed playing The Sims. I haven't really been posting many videos lately because it's hard for me to, like I said, record. Like voiceovers are just impossible. I don't really get quiet time, and especially with a new puppy that we got last year. My weekends are dedicated to her and the dog park. So when I do get to build, it's usually, sparse, and it's like I said, I put music over it. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into building a little bit more. I don't think voiceovers are going to happen for me that often. Only when I get, like I said, time to do it, but I know when this new expansion pack comes out, I'm definitely going to have to get in and build something and post it because I like to do that when a new one comes out. And I have a feeling a lot of my next few builds are going to be related against that expansion pack mixed with other ones because now that is going to help us build different, types of builds to mix with other packs. Like, so for instance, like cats and dogs, like I'm very excited because like I saw in the trailers, you could build like cat cafes. I think that's amazing and I think that's so fun. And I have a feeling that is going to be one of the things I probably end up building because I absolutely love animals. And I just think that's a cute, fun, like type of build to have in your game. So I kind of excited. I want to build one of those. Um, I almost want to build like the tattoo parlor with kind of like an animal attachment to it somehow. I don't know, like do like one side a calf cafe and like the other half like a tattoo parlor. I know those don't really go together, but they kind of go together for me because they're like my two interests. So that might be interesting. That might be something I, do. I'm trying to think, what my first build is going to be when this pack comes out. I just think that's kind of fun. I'm trying to, I mean, there's so many things you can have. Like, we have so many gaming things. I'm sure you could have like a gaming place, like kind of like not a like a game like for Sims to come like play, like because we have pool and like I said, we have the foosball and we have those gaming stations. You can kind of build like a thing like that and have a sim live upstairs. I don't know if you can like make money off of that though. You could just have it as just like a like have your residential upstairs and just have that as like an open lot. It doesn't have to be a retail type of lot. But that's another thing. We could have retail stores and, live on our retail stores. We could probably open a restaurant and then live on your restaurant lot. Like, I think it's just so much fun. And I think it's going to add a lot to the game. And I know there's going to be so many types of builds that I'm going to want to do once this comes out. Um, Especially, like I said, now that you can have more than one type of lot on one, like more than one type of, lot on one lot. Like, you can have a tattoo parlor and a restaurant and a retail and well, I don't know how many it limits you to. It might only limit you to like three different, so maybe you can only have three on one lot. So if you have like a restaurant and a pottery shop and a residential, like I mean, I just think there's so many options with this new pack and there's so many things we could do, and different ways for Sims to make money. I think that's going to be fun. I think for rags to riches, it might be fun if you do those kind of challenges. Um, like maybe your sim, like I said, saves up and you do a rags to riches where they make enough money to build a lot, a retail lot or whatever it is. And then they start selling some of their stuff in that lot and then they make money and then they build a residential in the same spot. Like, I don't know. I just think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be for a lot of gameplay options. You're going to have a lot of new things to do. I just kind of rambled. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. um I can't wait to see when this live goes up and we can see what's actually in the game. I'm hoping to be able to watch that at some point after it's out. I know I won't be able to watch it like I said when it's first out, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts because, like I said, I know it's been getting some hate. I've seen a little bit here and there where people are like, oh, this is just EA trying to get our money. I get it. And $40 for a pack is expensive, and a lot of people can't afford that. I know I don't want to pay that either, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not excited about it though, and I'm not looking forward to it, and I know I'm gonna be using it a lot, and I know I'm gonna be getting it, so yeah. Anyway, I rambled over the main part of the build, so that was like the kitchen, living room area. It was just kind of like a big open floor plan. Oh, I cannot talk. A big open floor plan. And what I did load this to the gallery, I had to, just to give you a heads up, you have to delete some walls, and I had to lower the platform in the kitchen in order to get this upload to the gallery as one whole lot. So when you place it in your game, you're just gonna have to raise the platform in the kitchen. I think I raised it like by 2 clicks. And then I just took off one wall in each room. So it was just like one wall in this bedroom, one wall in the bathroom, and one wall um in the kids' room. Just so it could be all one lot. So you just have to replace those walls and some of the wallpaper. It's not like that big of a deal. But unfortunately, with apartments, you have to do that. Otherwise, it's gonna be loaded as all different rooms, and I don't want to have to do that on my gallery. I want you guys to be able to just download it as one whole piece. So that's one other thing I do wish EA would update in the game. That would be nice. Is to be able to upload apartments into the gallery as one whole lot instead of having to delete walls and stuff to do that. Maybe there's a way to do that and somebody knows and I'm just stupid and I don't know and I'm still doing it like the complicated way. So if there is a way, please let me know in the comments because as far as I know, I don't think so, but like I said, I just don't know. And if there isn't, please AI, can you give us a way to upload apartments as one whole build because that would be really nice for builders. Um, but yeah, so this is just like the parents' bedroom or whatever, the main bedroom. Like I said, the build doesn't really go together that much. Like this is very like, I don't know, this room's a little bit more fancy and I don't know, with all the gold fixtures and I don't know, it doesn't fully match the other part of the house, but I just thought it was kind of fun to like have different styles in each room and I thought maybe the sim likes a little bit more elegant, maybe they're more of like the modern sim and they like a little bit more elegant, so they made the bedroom a little bit more modern and that. And I really like that wallpaper from, I think if it's Love Struck with the roses on it. I think it's really pretty. And I really wanted to use that in here and have like a statement wall. So I did that. And I mean, green's my favorite color. And I just love this. Like, it's kind of like, it's not green, but it's not blue. Like, it's kind of, I don't want to say teal, but I don't know, whatever color this is. It's so pretty and I love it. And, um, yeah, so I just wanted to use that, and I thought the bed covering, like the little canopy for the bed, was so pretty. And I honestly forgot about that because I think it's still, that canopy is not listed. It's like in a weird spot in the catalog, I believe, still. So I always forget about it, but I just happened to be scrolling for other things and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that in here because I don't really use it often because I always forget about it, and I think it's really pretty and I like it, and I just thought it looked nice in here. Um, so yeah, and then I just made this like cozy little book nook area. I figured maybe one sim is really into like reading or studying or it's just like maybe they just like books, maybe they just like reading. And then I figured maybe the other sim is into music or they want to learn music, so I just put a little guitar in here. I was just trying to add some more just activities for the sims to do. I wanted some skill building items and I wanted just some fun activity things for them to do. And if you saw in the living room, I put like a, what is that? The soccer, I don't know what it's called. I can't think of the word. But that table in there, I know it's a weird thing to have in the middle of a living room, but I had such an open space that I didn't know what to put there. And I just thought it was kind of fun. And I don't know, I just thought it was something different. You don't really see those in the middle of a Sims build, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to do some weird different things, and maybe it's not that weird. Maybe people really do have that in their house, just kind of like in the middle. um, but yeah, I just thought that was kind of fun. And like I said, I was just trying to fill the space, and I just thought it fit perfectly. And it gives your sim another like fun thing to do to bring up their fun meter. So yeah. And then this is just the bathroom. It's pretty basic. It's just a bathroom. I use these new shelves. These are from the Life and Death pack. And I think they're just so pretty. And I think they're really nice for a bathroom too, because I like that little lip on them. I think that's really cool to like, because I put all like the bathroom storage on there, like the soaps and the towels and, all that kind of fun stuff. So I think those are really nice. And I think I'm going to use those in my bathrooms more often. I use the cozy kit shelves out in the living room and the kitchen. I didn't use these, but I think these are really pretty for a bathroom. I don't know why, but I just kind of like this with a mirror sitting on top. So I think that's something I'm going to do more often because I like putting a lot of clutter in my builds, as you know and heard me say probably many times. And seen with my builds, I'm very much a clutter person. um, but I do like doing it on shelving and trying to make it look a little bit more clean clutter. So yeah, I like that where the shelves are kind of like that with a mirror sitting on it. I think that looks nice. It makes the clutter look a little bit more neat and less chaotic. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's something I'm just gonna have to remember and use in more of my builds. Um, but yeah, this is just the main bathroom. I mean, there's nothing really special about it. The tile on the flooring, and it's actually on the ceiling, you'll see in the screenshots, that's also from the base game update. I just remembered. That really pretty. I actually really like that tile. I think it's really pretty, and I'm going to be using that in a lot of my bathrooms too. Um, but yeah, I use that. So that's on the floor and on the ceiling in both bathrooms. I used it in this bathroom. I used more of the green swatch to match like the bedroom. And then in the main like bathroom for like guests and I made like the child's room in here. So I figured they would use that bathroom. I did more of a black and white swatch, which I think is more classic and more pretty. And that rug you just saw me put under the fireplace came with the base game update. And that's the one I was talking about. It's kind of, I think there's like stone swatches and, what do you call them? Like stone and brick swatches. I think they're both under there. So I think that's really cool. And I don't know. That's something I never thought we would get is like a swatch to go with a fireplace. Like that wasn't, I don't remember that being something people asked for, but I think it's really cool they gave it to us. Yeah. And I really like it because it kind of breaks up the fireplace in the room and it makes it have its own like little space. And if you do, I mean, I didn't do it in this build, but it'd be cool to have that underneath the fireplace and maybe do columns around the fireplace and then do like a separate backsplash to really like separate the fireplace from the room. I think that would look really pretty. So that's something I might have to try in future builds. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be using that rug if I remember it's in there. Because it's not, it's a very it's in the rug swatch, but it's not like I barely even knew it was there. Like I kind of just caught it and was like, "What is this rug?" And then when I put it down, I'm like, "Oh, it goes with the fireplace." Um, so I didn't really notice it at first. Um, but now that I know it's there, I'm gonna try to remember and use it more often because I really like those. Um, but yeah, that was really it. And now we are moving on to the kids' room. At first, I really wanted this to be a toddler's room, and I really struggled to figure out a colors and figure out a wallpaper. Like, I didn't know where I wanted to go with the direction of this room. But then I decided that I was actually, because I have those little bookshelves or whatever they are from, I want to say they're from, oh my God, what pack are they from? The Dream Home Decorator, I think. I'm probably wrong, but I think they're from that pack. And they're like storage or bookshelves or something. I had them in the living room, but I decided to move them into the kids' bedroom because they have like this cute little swatch with like a frog on it, as you can see on the side. And these like pretty like pastel blue, which kind of matched with part of the house. And I just thought those colors were really fun for a kid's room. So I decided to match the wallpaper in this bedroom to those shelving. So I did like one wall yellow, one wall orange, one wall that like pretty pale blue, just to match like and then one wall is just like a plain tan color, just because I wanted to match it against those storage units. And I think those are kind of fun because they look like they have like books and like toys in them. And I always forget. I don't use those as often as I like. I do use them sometimes, but I always forget about them. So I'm gonna have to remember and use those more often. And I didn't realize they had this cute little frog swatch. So I had to use that. I thought that was so cute. And then those new chairs, those little blow up chairs, we unlocked with that um, blast from the past thing we're doing, whatever it's called. So I had to use those in here because I unlocked those with that, and I thought those were so fun for a kid's room. And I just thought they were so cute and they fit in here so nicely. So yeah, originally this was for a toddler's room, but then I was putting all these toys in here, and I realized some of these toys were actually like that big play thing, like that tree, whatever it is actually for children. I thought it was for toddlers. But when I looked at it, it said it was for like child sims, I think. So I decided to change this room and make it for like a child sim instead of a toddler. Just because it looked more a little bit older and more like for a child than it did for a toddler. Once I started putting like the furniture pieces together and stuff. So yeah, and then I do put a bunk bed in here, you'll see soon. And I put a hamster, like one of those hamsters underneath, from the My First Pet stuff, because I do like a whole feature wall with like the little stamps and stickers. The hamster, it was functional, but the bed wasn't functional. I did not fix it when I loaded it to the gallery, because I didn't realize until I started playing. So when you download this from the gallery, the hamster thing will still be under the bed. But what I did is I just took that toy chest that's against that wall and I flip flopped it. I just moved the hamster to that wall and I put the toy chest under the bed and it was fine. And then it worked. So you could do that. And then these, I put those little starry whatever they are from, I think they're from Lovestruck. They're on the ceiling. They're just like a little starry night type of looking. And then I put you don't see it here, but from Horse Ranch we got that night sky wallpaper or flooring. So I put that up on the ceiling. So when in screenshots you'll see it's like a whole night sky with like the stars on top. It looks I just think it looks really cool and I really like that. So and I thought that was really fun for a kid's bedroom. So I did that in here. And I don't know if it's a me problem, but see like I did this little feature wall with the little stamp stickers from the My First Pet stuff for the hamsters. I never use these really. I think I've only used them like once or twice. Um, but I thought they were really fun for a kid's room, and I just think it's really cute for like a since the wallpaper was so plain, I wanted to have like a little bit of a feature wall in here, so I thought these stickers were like a really fun thing to do. And then I figured, oh well, I'm gonna give this kid a hamster then, because I use these stickers. But for some reason, and I don't know if it's because the placement I had of it or if I'm having a glitch in my game, I could not fill the food up for my hamster. It would not let me fill the food bowl up, and my poor kid the hamster died. So I got them another hamster and it still wouldn't let me fill it up. And this was after I moved it out from under the bed and I put it against that wall. Like I said, I swapped where the hamster was and the toy chest. So there was nothing blocking the hamster cage because my sim would still talk to it. They would still play with the hamster. They would feed it a treat. Nothing else, everything else worked. It just would not let me fill the food up. And I don't know if there's something wrong with these small critters, like if it's like something wrong in the game or if it's me. But if anybody else is having that issue, please let me know because I've never had that happen before. And I've used, the hamsters and stuff in other playthroughs, like when I have other like kids in my game, and I've never had that issue. So maybe it's something new. And maybe it's an update that The Sims is fixing and I just don't know about it because I don't really pay attention to those too often. I just, when things get fixed in the game, they get fixed. So I don't really read through those fixes, that people post. So yeah, let me know because that was kind of bugging me and I'm like, well, I can't feed the hamster and he's just going to keep dying. So I made my sim release the other hamster and I didn't get him another one because I didn't want a second one to die off because I couldn't feed it. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if it's me, if it's a glitch. But it was kind of annoying me, especially with the My First Pet stuff like pack. Like honestly, that one should have come with cats and dogs. I kind of not regret buying it, but I kind of feel like that one was definitely like a ripoff. So for us to be not like for the features to not be working on it is even more annoying because they charged us for that kind of pack and now things aren't working. So Yeah, and that kind of annoys me. But yeah, this is just the main bathroom in the build. Very simple. It's just for like the guests and the kids and whatnot. But yeah, this is it for the build, I believe. And if you guys like it, please like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And leave your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about the new expansion pack or anything else you want to leave for me. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.